Trying to figure out a way. Here we go. Man, I'm too sick, kick shit like I'm Luke Kane. I got that flu game. I'm ill-equipped, I move swift like when you lose change. Too groovy, lose me, choose me. My thoughts be trying to do me, but I've been living lucid. Oops, I hit the kill switch. I hope you niggas feel this. This is not the drill test, cause I've been in the field.
Yo, another episode of Resiliency Cam. We got my man Kenneth Ray Lacy. A lot of you guys know him as the UCLA Bruins starter. Also primetime Ken Corsos. But I know him as my brother, right? Kenny, how we feeling tonight, man?
Man, I'm blessed, bro. I appreciate you having me, fam. Looking forward to it.
Man, so excited to have you, okay? So, man, just jumping right into it, man. You know, because, you know, I'm from the South Side, you from the South Side, and, you know, it's a lot of good that come out of there, but, you know, sometimes it can be overshadowed and overlooked, you know, as a bad part of the town. But, you know, growing up from that, can you talk about what the South Side mean and to you?
Man, South Phoenix, best part of the city, man. That is Arizona, man. South Phoenix is Arizona. Like I said, best athletes, best people, you know what I'm saying? Just a strong community and something I'm very proud to be a part of.
Right. And then, you know, Kay, talk about too, man, also, you know, just beating the odds, you know, coming out because, you know, it's a lot of guys who, you know, you grew up with, I grew up with, who didn't get opportunity like us or, you know, took a different road. So, man, just talk about, you know, beating the odds and things like that.
Man, I think about it every day. I'm just fortunate and just think about the small choices in the daily, you feel me? The daily little choices you make that make shit different for you. You know what I'm saying? And just trying to teach that to the younger kids in South Phoenix. It's a slim line right there. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And we all got the potential. All them boys do to get to the university and graduate and raise their families and do the things they're supposed to do.
That's right. And that's truth. And we all can do that. And, you know, too, K, man, talk about, you know, your recruitment, man. You know, talk about your journey, you know, through high school. Because, you know, a lot of people don't know, you know, some of the obstacles and things you had to go through, you know, from transferring to having to sit out to, you know, getting the offer without even playing a game of high school, man. Like, talk about that, man.
I felt like when I got that offer, I knew this is what I was supposed to do. You feel me?
Right.
Like you say, nigga hadn't even played for real. Like, depending where you were standing at, nigga hadn't really earned that yet.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like borderline, nigga really hadn't earned that yet. But that's what I was meant to do, man. Like I said, I went to Chavez freshman year, played freshman football. I sat out as a sophomore and I practiced every day. Like I said, I was sick about it. I ain't gonna lie. I was sick about it. I was sick. I couldn't play football or basketball. Like I said, that June, nigga, this time of the year, right here, nigga went down to U of A camp. You know what I'm saying? Life got different that day, You know what I'm saying? Like you said, recruiting grew from there. You and I, nigga, I can remember like telling coaches like, "Oh, I want to go to school with the trail. Let me get that offer." You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So. And that's what I'm trying to share with these boys now. Y'all not even realizing how close y'all are. You know what I'm saying? They was doing something different. Truthfully.
And that's, you know, like you just touched on, you know, people don't know how close they are. You know, sometimes people be so close and like I would always show my students the picture of, you know, the guy digging, right? You know, you got one guy that's digging and then you got, you know, one guy that's close, but he stopped. You know, so if you keep going, you know what I mean, you can always, you know, just persevere by just keep going. And then, you know, too, you know, having every offer in the country, man, how difficult was that to, you know, make a decision? How difficult was that?
My recruiting process was fun, bro. It was a lot of ups and downs. Like you said, you know what I was on.
Right.
I was thirsty for the offers. Thirsty for the offers. I wanted to have every offer in the country. I wanted to take every trip. I wanted to be overly recruited, you know what I mean? So my recruiting process was fun. I made, like I said, I ended up visiting Nebraska on an official. I went to UCLA on an official. I went to University of Arkansas on an official visit. I did an in-home visit with Ohio State, in-home visit with Michigan. You know, ended up choosing UCLA because of Coach Clem. You already know.
Right. Shout out to Coach Clem, right.
He kept it G with me, so that's why I ended up going. And also, Pops told me, I really wanted to go to Arkansas, no lie. because of that visit.
Right, I was about to bring that up. You didn't.
That visit at Fayetteville, Arkansas was so crazy. But Pops told me, like, bro, if this football shit was to just get wicked, like, and really go left, nigga, you gotta finish school. You know what I'm saying?
Truthfully.
And in LA, being in Westwood, Bel Air, he like, nigga, you'll fuck around, just chill out and finish school. Right. Even if it got sick, you know what I'm saying? Right. Versus you out in the country and you only went to Arkansas to play football and then it got bad with the football. You like, nigga, I'm coming home. Right. And ain't nothing there. And it ended up working out for me. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Being a big blessing, right? Because I was going to bring that up because, like, a lot of people don't know how close she was to, commit to Arkansas. Fact. You know, just some behind the, door stuff. And then, man, just also, too, man, talk to the people who, like, because a lot of people focus on the athletics, but, like, you mentioned the school part, right? Mm-hmm. A lot of kids and stuff, nowadays don't understand the importance of that. Talk about that, because I know you was always good with the school part. Like, I know for me, right, I had every offer in the country, but it's like I got a 1.0, right? But, versus you, having it, and doing it and having that GPA, like, man, just talk about that, because I know that gotta lift some pressure, right? Like, you don't got no worries, so talk about that as well, man. Like, just that school.
I tell my players now at Mountain Point, like, dog, worst case scenario, you go get this degree, right, nigga, and you go live cool, bro. Right. That's the most fucked up it's gonna get, bro. That's how I feel. Like, you go get that degree, you grind and put yourself, whatever you gotta put yourself through to get that degree, and you cross that line, and you know what I'm saying, nigga? Right. That's whatever you want it to be. You know what I'm saying? True. However you want to do it.
That's true.
I know that, like you say, talking about coming from the South Side, a lot of us wasn't fortunate enough to have parents that had it just mapped out for us financially. Right. You feel me? They might have had an idea what they wanted us to be, but they didn't know how they was going to get us from here to there. You feel me? Right. And a lot of my boys in that same spot right now. And it's like, dog, like we did. Right. Make it so it ain't no other option. Make it so it's like if I don't get this degree, I'm going to die. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm going to starve. Like,
that's real.
And it'll happen for you.
That's real. And then, talk about, UCLA, right? Because, you end up, committing to UCLA, man. Talk about, like, how was that, man? Playing in them big games, them big moments and things like that, man.
Man, shit, UCLA was a blessing, bro. That shit pushed me to levels I had never been to. You know what I'm saying? Like, right. When a nigga thought I was going hard in high school, I realized I was capped. I was capped. That's what I realized. Like, and that helped me grow as a person. Right. Once I realized that I'm not always right. I can't. Like, you feel me? I learned to take accountability. Right. You feel me? Like, nah, nigga, you need to do better, bro. Mm-hmm. Ain't no way around that. You need to do better. You feel me? Like.
Right. And then, speaking of UCLA, man, talk to me about one of the best memories. Like, what's one of the best memories you have at UCLA? Whether it's a game, whether it's, whatever. Just talk about one of the best memories, up at UCLA for you.
Man, we had many, bro. I think one of my better memories at UCLA was, let me think. Like I said, niggas had so many, bro. Niggas had so many good times. I think I'll say that feeling being at Texas A&M. Right. You feel me? Being at Texas A&M, I'm a junior now. I'm starting. The boys got Josh Rosen. They got Myles Garrett. You know what I'm saying? Right. They got Dalen Mack, who playing across from me. Supposed to be there, boy. You remember him?
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
I do.
You know what I'm saying? I'm like, nigga. So look, I'm already been starting the pack. I'm a third year now. I'm already 20 starts in. You feel me? But I'm like, right today, we in Texas A&M. Right. They shit. I'm about to learn something about myself today. You feel me? Like, that's how I felt. I can remember being like, man, look, I'm about to try to blow this nigga shit off. Right. These boys is big. You feel me? That's this shit. Keep me in the gym. You know what I'm saying? Right. I'm like, look, nigga, you gonna have to show me though. look. I can remember after like 2 drives, bro, I went to the sideline and one of our guards got hurt. We had to sub him for another guard.
Right.
My boy Najee was coming in the game, and I'm like, Najee, they regular, bro. They regular. They just, you feel me? That shit, okay.
That confident, right.
That boy's regular. Put your hands on them boys, you know what I'm saying? And I feel like that game, we ended up going to triple overtime. We ended up losing to Texas A&M. The next year, they came to the Rose Bowl. We ended up beating them on a similar game. Mm-hmm. We came back on them boys.
Right.
Which, of course, we won the game, so that was more of a joyful experience, you feel me?
Right, definitely.
But the year before that was my first time being in that environment. Right. So that's when I really was like, yeah, okay, I'm
here, right?
I know it, okay.
And then speak on, too, because I want to ask you, like, do you think, your experiences from high school, because you experienced, you went to camps, right? You got that exposure. You went against some of the top players in the country. Talk about how that impacted, going to the next level as well.
Man, that impacted it greatly, bro.
Right.
That's something I try to do with my nephew, and it's all mental, bro. You know what I'm saying? Just getting to that point where you don't have no fears, and you're not worried about what your opponent is doing. You know what I'm saying? I think that's the biggest point I can stress to my players is just getting in control of your process, doing what you do.
Right.
Do what you do well. You know what I'm saying?
That's real right there.
And control what you can control.
Right.
You can't worry about what he got going on.
Right.
You got to do, you know what I'm saying? Put your hands where they're supposed to be. They're supposed to be on his neck. Get him there.
And then, too, because, it's all, with the good come the bad as well, too, man. Talk about, the injury at, UCLA and the effect it had because, a lot of players, are, young kids and stuff. We in our mind, it's going to go perfect, right? Like we going to start, right? We're going to go to the NFL, right? We're going to get this bag. Yeah. But, talk about when that shit don't happen because, a lot of people don't speak on that. So just talk about like what that experience was for you and what how it groomed you.
Like you said, you've been around me.
Right.
So you seen how it was going for me.
Right.
I ain't really have a lot of misses, dog. You feel me? I ain't have a lot of misses. You know what I'm saying? Just keeping it G.
Right.
Usually shit. Hey, look, niggas know how serious I was about this. And
for real.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So usually because of how I worked at this shit usually went right for me.
Right.
That's all, you know what I'm saying? Now, like you said, I got to UCLA freshman year. Nigga didn't start.
Right.
Nigga redshirted. That was my first time. I'm like, oh, y'all got me fucked up. They got me fucked up. That was my first initial. That's when I had to change and realize, no, they don't got me fucked up.
Right.
They don't got me fucked up. I got them fucked up.
Right.
That's when I had to change, you know what I'm saying? But when I got hurt, once again, I had to make another change, you know what I'm saying? And I had to like get even tougher and harder than I thought I already was.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? As you know, like you said, I had a couple shots. Rams brought me in. Like you said, Cardinals brought me. I went ahead and played arena ball for, you know what I'm saying? Played the season arena ball. With the Rattlers, then the Massachusetts Pirates. You feel me? That was a great experience to get out there in Boston. You know what I'm saying? Travel a little bit.
Right.
But that adversity hit when that injury came, and now shit not going how you thought it was.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Shit not going how you thought it was for the first time, and now really all I could do at that point was just kind of go back to what I knew. Right. You know what I'm saying? I bumped into them dogs, truth be told. I bumped into them dogs and ran with that. You know what I'm saying?
Right. And so to piggy off that, what would you say to a child, or whoever in your position, going through adversity? What is something you would tell them?
Man, I would tell them to find something you passionate about, bro. And to be honest about that, and don't worry about what that is, and don't worry that may not be what you think is cool or what you think is popular at the time.
Right.
Feel me?
Right.
Like at the time, coming from being an NFL draft prospect, it wasn't the coolest thing to now be fucking with dogs or breeding dogs or training dogs.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That might not be that same flash.
Right.
Feel me? But look, I love that shit though.
Right.
So because I love it, I'm gonna put my heart in it, and if you don't know, you know what I'm saying?
Right. And then, talk about that, because I think it's, Cause I know, and you know, like a lot of, you know, I didn't have friends, you didn't have friends that struggle with, you know, finding that passion after the game is over. Cause, you know, it's tough once it's over, right? Like you got to redefine who you are. And then, you know, so talk about, you know, that passion with dogs. You know, how did you just find that passion? You know, cause I remember you bringing home Nyla, right? She was a like little baby, right? You like, I brought home Nyla, and then, you know, 2 months later, I'm going to start doing this dog thing. And, you know, it's crazy to see because, you know, a lot of people just see the, you know, primetime Cane Corsos and they see the Instagram and they see the followers and the likes, but like
they don't know.
They don't know. You know, so
I've been doing this shit for a long time.
A long time. Hey. So you know, so talk about that, man. Talk about that passion. How did you end up knowing that you were gonna get in with the Corsos? Talk about that, man. How that came about.
God bless me. God bless me so crazy. Once again, I'm so fortunate. I'm so thankful. That shit hit me upside my head, kind of like that U of A offer did, bro. And that's how I knew.
Right.
Feel me?
Right.
Same way. I got that dog. I'm on Google, nigga. I'm up all night, 4 nights.
Right.
Nigga, I'm on Google like, I'm Googling lazy inside dogs. I'm still living in LA at this time. Lazy inside dogs. I'm about to get an English bulldog. Not to do no breeding shit. I wanted a pet at the time. Right. I got this dog at the time before the draft had happened. I hadn't got drafted yet. I got the dog because I'm like, I'm about to get this cheese and I'm about to have a fire-ass dog.
Right.
That's what I was on, nigga. I'm about to get cheese, nigga, and had a fire-ass dog.
Right.
Look, got the dog, bro. That motherfucker was already sitting and doing all this cool shit. Right. And nigga, like you said, I dived into it and wanted to learn more about it. When I started to learn more about it, you know what I'm saying? Like, I realized that I enjoy this, bro.
Right.
Feel me?
Right.
And with them dogs, teach me, check this out. With that dog training, teach me the most shit I love about it the most, Neutral, is that dog react to you when you giving them good energy, bro.
Right.
You feel me?
Right.
Check this out. You can't trick no dog, so you gotta communicate with them clearly.
Right.
You feel me? It work on your accountability. So I could be having a fucked up day, right? And I'm in a bad attitude and shit. I come home, I gotta teach a dog. I gotta pick up.
Right.
I gotta fix my energy. I gotta get my motherfucking mind right and talk to this nigga like he deserve to be talked to so I can get from him what I want.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And what that do help me put me in control of my emotions, you feel me, on a daily. Mm-hmm. I know, okay, I never snap out of that, whatever I'm feeling. Because I gotta talk to this nigga. You feel me?
Right.
And now I know I can snap out of that. I can snap out of it anytime.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And that's what I knew, man. However much money come with this, we'll see.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But this is helping me, you know what I'm saying? It's helping me grow and I was into it.
Right. And like I said, man, like, you know, I was there, so I seen it all, man. Like, talk about, you know, because like I said, a lot of people just see the dogs, the puppies, the litter. Man, talk about some of the downs, you know, and, you know, the trial and error also as well, because, you know, a lot of people don't see that. You know, they just see the beauty, so.
Yeah, look, man. Hey, nigga take his L's in silence.
That's big.
Niggas
That's big.
L's, take your L's on the chin, bro. You feel me? Like you say, so a lot of people don't know this. I ain't shared this with everybody.
Right.
Now, it's been 2 litters in a row, Nella didn't take.
Right.
Feel me?
Right.
So I came out with a litter with Kaya, my female I imported from Russia. I imported her from Russia off a nigga off Facebook who made me send him the $3,500 off Western Union.
Right.
Mom's telling me it's a scam. Don't send it because Western Union is a scam.
Right.
Western Union said they can't get your bread back. I asked him, hey, bro, send me your ID. He tell me he can't send no ID.
Right.
Feel me? That's when I'm telling you, this one my faith. This one I tell you, this shit is meant to be for me.
Right.
Look, he tell me he can't send no ID. I said, okay, let's do bank transfer, do money wire. You feel me?
Right.
He can't send no bank account information. He tell me if you can't do, what's it called? The little, nigga, quick pay or whatever it was.
Right.
You feel me? Niggas couldn't have the dog. I sent the dog over there, nigga. I sent the cheese over there, got the dog, bro. Ended up doing a litter with her. Sold all the puppies out. You feel me?
Right.
And now we rolling. You feel me?
Right.
Like,
and one thing, man, I heard you say was faith. Man, touch on that, man. What is having faith? Because like I feel like a lot of people lack that nowadays, man. So can you touch on what is faith to you? And
faith to me is that is having a confidence that like all them problems or tribulations or obstacles that you worrying about is already solved and figured out for you.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You may not be able to see it or may not understand it.
Right.
But if you just stay doing what you're supposed to do and do it hard as you can do it,
right,
shit turn out. That's what I learned. You feel me? Like,
and it's true.
And I done seen it twice now.
It's true.
These shit, right. Like I say, niggas 25, but I done seen it twice now. I seen it in 2011 when I got that offer.
Right.
Just because I was grinding like harder than ever. Right. I just got blessed. Nigga, just a couple years ago, trying to figure it out, nigga, I got blessed again.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
right.
That's just having faith and just grinding and just, you feel me, not turning evil. You feel me? When that temptation be there.
Right. And then so that was going, you know, like you said, that temptation. So why do you think a lot of people lack faith, right? Why do you think that?
To me, it's trying to sometimes, there's a couple of different things, bro. Sometimes it could be you trying to keep up with the next person and you not understanding why yours hasn't came yet.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Maybe you start to think that you missed yours, so you gonna start to reaching out and trying to do shit you not have no business doing.
Right.
Trying to get yours.
That's real.
Feel me?
Rushing.
Nigga, look, be smooth.
That's true.
Be smooth. Do what you do though. You know what I'm saying? Stay down. That's having faith.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Grind for what you want, plan for it, write it down, go after it, and nigga, trust it. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna pop out for you. And that's what faith was to me. That's what I was taught. You know what I'm saying? So,
right.
You know, if I could tell my little players and all that stuff now, like, bro, man, just trust it. You closer than you think.
Right. For real.
You closer than you think, dog. I swear that day I woke up, I didn't think I was gonna get an offer.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That's
right,
real. I didn't know. I just woke up.
Right.
I just woke up, put my shoes on, and went to the shit regular like I always do.
Right.
God bless. Feel me? Like,
that's real. That's real. And then, you know, just kind of, you know, I also too, you know, I want to touch on some of the, you know, the things, you know, not diving too deep into it, man, but, you know, I want to talk about some of the, you know, things going on. You know, we got this coronavirus going on. You know, we got a lot of racial, you know, injustice and things like that. We got people protesting, looting, man. I want to ask you, like, what do you think will work for change? Like, what do you think is gonna change the world? Like what do you think we need to do? Because, you know, we got protesting, we got things like that, and you know, I'm just wondering, you know, in a utopia world, or not even in a utopia world, you know, what do you think would cause for change? Like,
like, man, how I feel, bro, as far as long-term change, though, you feel me? I think everybody got to start looking inside, dog.
Right. It's real.
Feel me?
That's real. That's real.
Nigga, I'm with the protest, dog.
Right.
I'm with the kneeling. I'm with all of that. I'm with the protests. I'm with the Black Lives Matter. I personally feel like now shit's so cut and dry. All that Blue Lives Matter, all that All Lives Matter, all that is open racism, if you ask me. That's open racism, if you ask me, because now shit's so blatant and so black and white. All of that trying to play it cool, like, nah, everybody life matter. Nah, it don't, because our boys get killed for free.
Right. That's real.
Our boys get killed, niggas going to prison for life. You know what I'm saying? Then y'all first thing y'all cry is, but black people kill black people, and you idiot, and 2 lives is lost. Because that black boy lost his life and that other black boy, y'all putting him in prison for life. But them cops come shoot us and go home and live life regular, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Keep the shit going smooth. So how I feel is everybody need to look inside. When you get pulled over and you interacting with them police, look, give them boys that respect. Put your pride to the side for 10 seconds.
That's real.
You know what I'm saying? That's
real.
That's how I didn't did it. So look, it might not feel right. It might not feel like you in power, or like he may be holding you, or he trying you, or whatever it may be. Look, get home, bro.
Right.
That's what's gangster. Get home. You know what I'm saying? Get home. That's not tough. That's not tough fighting with the police, nigga. Fuck them niggas. You know what I'm saying? Get home. Say,
That's
yes,
real.
sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes,
That's
sir.
real.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. All right. All right. All right. Yeah. All right. My fault. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
All right. All
That's
right.
real.
Yeah. No.
That's real.
All right.
That's real.
I'm ready to get home though.
That's real.
You know what I'm saying?
And like you said, like, and what I want to touch on, because, you know, we both African American. I mean, you can see our skin color, right? So talk about, like, for people who don't understand being African American, talk about what it's like. Because, like, I feel like, of course, you know, it's different, right? You know, I mean, it's different for us. Like I said, we fear getting pulled over. You know what I'm saying? I know for me, sometimes I hope no cop get behind me, right? You know, so, you know, man, just talk about, you know, what it is being African American. Because I know for me, you know, that's something I take pride in, right? You know, like, I might not always, you know, post and go out there and protest, but, you know, man, black, you know, I love it, man, you know, because it's like I try to tell people, you know, like, they always try to paint this picture of the black man, right? We don't got no fathers, right? We ain't smart. We this, right? We ain't grow up around no love. But it's like I tell people all the time, you know, black people some of the most loving people, if you ask me, you know?
Man, look, man. I said we need to look inside. Only reason I say that is, and I said that's a long-term issue, right? Because look, when I studied political science in school, bro. One of the best things I learned was to step outside of the situation and look at both sides. You feel me? This is what my opinion is, nigga. As a black man, me looking inside is me saying, I'm not gonna act out on you, police officer, and give you no chance to kill me, even if you're wrong. I'm still going yes sir, no sir, you, just to make sure I get home to my people, because I owe them that more than I owe you. You feel me? Teaching you that lesson, like, don't treat me like that. Now, white people looking inside, keep it real. Feel me? Keep it real. Keep it real. Truth is the truth, you know what I'm saying? That's how we'll fix that. We gonna do better, nigga, and y'all do better. You feel me?
That's real.
It should get better.
Right. And then, so, you know, let's talk about the inside now, right? Because now we talking about, you know, police brutality, things like that. Let's talk about, like, our community. What can we do to stick together? Because, you know, and I'm just being honest, right? Like, you know, and this is my personal opinion. You might not agree, but I feel like, you know, black people, we like damn near the only race that don't stick together, stick as one, versus, you know, it's like, you know, Caesar, right? You know, if you watch Planet of the Apes, I remember, like, because you had the Cobra, right? Cobra was, like, going against Caesar, and, like, he told him, right, he broke a stick, right? He had one stick, he broke it. He said, apes not together, we weak. But he put two together, three of them, right? He tried to break it, but he said, together, we strong. So talk about that, man. Like, what do you think as an African American community, what can we do to make sure that we stick together? Because, you know, it like you know, I was pointing out last time in my last podcast, man, like, you know, you walk past, you know, a person of your color, you poke your chest out sometimes, right? Or, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, some white boys walking the party, you laughing, right? But as soon as you see, you know, few African Americans, you be like, tighten up. Hey, bro, and he ain't smiling yet, right? So tell me, what are some things that we can do as a community to stick together?
Yeah, you know what we gotta do? We gotta love one each other, bro.
Right.
Feel me? We gotta love one each other. Look, we gotta compete with each other positively, though.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? We gotta compete with each other, like, not compete with each other who can spend the most money in the club.
Right.
Feel me? Don't compete with me. Don't compete with me. Try to see, you feel me? All that bullshit, all that goofy shit, nigga.
Right.
Like I said, we competed, see who can get the most offers.
Right.
See who can do the most push-ups in a row. See who can run faster.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, healthy competition, dog.
Truthfully.
And love one each other. And then when your boy do good, nigga, tell him, nigga, you doing your shit.
Pat him on the back.
Look, tell him, nigga, you doing your shit.
Right.
God.
That's real
like, you feel me? Hey, you doing your shit. Oh, God. You feel me? Keep doing your shit, bro.
That's real talk.
Tell him that. You feel me? Like,
you know, talk about that. Like you mentioned, healthy competition, right? Like that's what I explain to people. Like, you know, like if you look at our circle of friends, the people we've been associated with and have been around, they all have been, you know, successful in their own way. And this, and like I said, I feel like a lot of that revert back to healthy competition. Right. So like speak on that, because I feel like nowadays people lack that. Like, like you said, it's more of a competition, right? Who can do what?
Oh, this. Put that nigga down.
Right.
Feel me? Like, oh, I'm up and you down.
Right. So man, like you was touching on, right? Like that healthy competition, right? Like speak on that, man, and that impact, because I feel like nowadays, today, like a lot of people lack that. Like a lot of people lack that healthy competition, right? Some people take competition as like, oh, like you trying to challenge me versus like, no, I'm just trying to get you better. So man, speak on that healthy competition, because when you look like I said, man, like I tell people all the time, like when you look at, the friends you have, the friends I have, the people we associated with, like it's all been, success, you know what I mean, so far, you know what I mean? And, of course with the ups and downs, man, but talk about that healthy competition, because I feel like, even, kids nowadays, right, you get third place, you still get a trophy. Yeah. People are, satisfied.
It's like they wanna tell everybody they winning.
Right.
No matter what you do. And that's not real and that's not life. When I say healthy competition, it's like, and what that do is you hold each other accountable, and that's what we do for each other, bro.
That's real.
You know what I'm saying? We hold each other accountable because it's like, bro, I need you.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It's not like I'm your boss or I'm telling you, hey, nigga, sprint through the line.
Right.
It's like, bro, I need you, nigga. Come on, cuz sprint through this line, bro.
Right.
Feel me? I need you, bro.
Right.
Like, you know what I'm saying?
That's
we
real.
Together. And like you say, we just compete in that aspect from love. Like, I want you to do good too.
Right.
Like, if you can beat me, dog, you there.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
That's
like,
real.
see if you can beat me though. You know what I'm saying? Like, and that shit, because shit been so genuine for so long and no other way. It's like that shit unbreakable, nigga. And,
for real.
And these boys on my team right now got a chance to do that same thing with each other if they allow it. You know what I'm saying? And
then, you keep mentioning your team, man. So, tell people, man. So, because, you're doing the whole coaching thing, man. So talk about that, man, from going from being a player to coaching. I'm sure that got to feel like game day every day.
Man, bro, coaching at alma mater, I'm like, man.
Shout out Mountain Point.
Big facts. Big facts. I'm like, man, y'all boys, how I feel, Mountain Point changed my life.
Right. That's real.
Bro, I went to UCLA, dog. I ain't had a better time than that Mountain Point High School. Period.
Ain't nothing like Friday Night Lights.
Period. Oh, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
So I'm like, man, y'all boys don't understand. Y'all got a chance to change your life right now and give yourself like a positive memory and a proud you know what I'm saying, hold on for the rest of your life, dog. You know what I'm saying?
And see, just to touch off what you was talking about, man, because you talked about it earlier, like the memories, right? Just going through it and stuff, and like that's what I try to like tell people. Like, even if you don't go to the next level and things, like football can give you some of the best memories of your life, right? Man, you can meet your best friend, right? You could just do so much, man.
Check this out. If nigga would have told me, man, look, you 25, you didn't make it to the league. You're not gonna make it to the league. You didn't tell me this when I was 8 years old. I'll run this shit back the same way.
That's real.
Actually, all I do is go harder.
Hey, that's
I wouldn't cut out shit, dog. You feel
That's
me?
real.
I wouldn't cut out shit. All I would do was go harder. This shit worth it, dog.
That's
and that's
real.
what I want my boys to understand. Nigga, don't think that these laps and this running and this work and this commitment not worth it if you don't go to this league, dog. You're going to be able to live and eat good and not worry and be happy and take care of your family. You know what I'm saying? And this game might give you the discipline and that toughness to know that, like with these trials and ups and downs of life, that you can withstand.
That's real.
That's what that game will show you.
That's real. And, like a lot, I always tell people, because my Coach Clark, man, shout out to Coach Clark up at UAB, but like he used to always say, right, like every day he would say like, I'm raising businessman, fireman, things like that, because, like they say, 1%, you got that in your mind, I'm gonna go, but like, once again, like you said, life can still be beautiful even without football, and that discipline, it reveals your character.
Let's talk about that. Check this out. About how life can still be beautiful without football. Understand. You gotta understand what you playing this game for. First thing first.
Right.
Let's talk about that. First thing first, understand what you're playing this game for. Me personally, I was playing this game so I could improve my quality of life.
Right.
And improve the quality of life for the people that's close to me. Okay, you can do that same thing with your degree.
Right.
Your degree gives you that same power and that same opportunity. You know what I'm saying? So
It's real.
So just to the kids out there, you know what I'm saying? If
Right.
you're thinking, man, I don't know if I'm going to get into D1 or I don't know if I'm going to get to the NFL, don't let that be the reason you're not grinding.
Right.
Because if you get to JUCO and then you keep grinding and then go to NAU or to Panhandle State or to Dixie State and get that degree, you finna eat big steaks. Right. Like, you feel me? You gonna eat good. That's
Real
all
talk.
it's about, dog.
Real
Find
talk.
out what you're doing this for and think about that. You know what I'm
That's
saying?
real talk.
We don't, you know what I'm saying? For our family, eat good, bro.
Real talking, like you just said, like what you doing it for, right? Because like that's what I try to explain to a lot of people, right? If you just doing it for yourself, that shit ain't never gonna work.
Man,
you know what I'm saying?
yeah.
Because when you tired and you feel like, fuck, I'm tired, you ain't gonna get out of bed that day. You ain't gonna go get it.
Man.
So it's like I always try to say, like, God wants us to be selfless. He don't he don't want you to think about just yourself, because if you do it for self, it's never gonna work. But if you do it for others, man, you're gonna keep going.
Hey, what he say? Don't do it for yourself, kid. There's better reasons.
For real.
Nigga cold, you feel me? Hey,
For
do it
real.
For yourself, kid. There's better reasons. And that's how I felt. I felt like, man, look, you didn't tell me if I bang him, I'm gonna have enough cheese. Me and mama and them, all of us can go to the Bahamas and all that. You feel me? It's simple math to me. You know what I'm saying? And now I'm in another arena. I'm like, man, I work this mortgage with my degree. I teach these puppies.
Right.
Let me show you something, bro. I'm gonna show you something. You feel me? And that's all it's about, bro. Like, you just gotta find what you love and what you passionate about, bro. You gotta dive into it, dog.
Right. And then, like you said, man, like something you spoke on that was big was, taking them L's in silence too, but also too, man, taking them wins in silence.
Yeah.
Acting like you've been there. You know what I mean? Because, that's the thing, with people, it's human nature, right? You get a few wins and you like, now it's me, right? I'm beating my chest. I did that, right? But, like you said, win in silence, lose in silence as well.
Man, I saw a quote. It said, I done took a lot of L's in silence. When you see me winning, just know I deserve that.
That's real.
Hey, it ain't been a lot of shit. It ain't been a lot of times niggas had their feelings hurt. Niggas that been down. Niggas that been low.
Right.
Feel me?
Right.
And it's like, and I didn't say nothing.
Right.
I ain't cry. I ain't reach out. I ain't do none of that.
Right.
So when look, when you stay down and use your faith like we talked about,
right,
and you just stay on your process and stay on your path, dog, man, shit gonna turn out.
Right. And it's like, one thing I want to mention, man, because I remember, right, I was going through it, right? And I'm in the car with my mans, and he like, man, Trail, he said, you remember when we used to go work out, right? Because we used to always like, man, I'm talking about me and Kay, we'd watch film together, go train, we'd work out at school, and then go work out again. And then go try to work out again at the house, right? Because that's how much it meant to us, right? I was in the car with him one time, right? And he was like, Trail, like, you remember, because I remember this vividly. Like, I remember one time, like, I was bench pressing, right? Like, and I had, like, mind you, this is the first time I started, like, really, really training, right? Like, I'm a sophomore, I'm really training. We training with Toby Wright, man, one of the best trainers out here in Arizona. Mm-hmm. And I got 45 pounds, like, on my chest on each bar, right? This one I was, like, younger and stuff. I was kind of weak. And, like, I remember, right, I was underneath that bar. And, like, mind you, they used to this, right? Kenny, Priest, Willis, all them guys, they was already training, right? It's my sophomore year. The bar on my chest, man, I can't even get it off me. And, like, Toby looked down at me and he said, like, what, you gonna die? And, he reminded me, I remember when I came home in college and I was going through, a tough time. And he said, Trail, life like bench press, some people let the weight get too heavy where it crushes them. But you got to push it up off you sometimes. And man, talk about that, man, because like that was deep right there for me. You know what I mean?
How I feel like, nigga, and what I said to you, bro, nigga, you decide when the shit too heavy.
Right.
Right? You decide when the shit too heavy.
Right.
Shit ain't too heavy for me, nigga.
Right. That's real.
That's real. Look, I'm gonna get it off me.
Right.
I don't know what you about to do. Look, I don't know what you about to do.
Right.
Look, You can't put enough weight on here that's gonna crush me though.
Right, that's real.
I'm gonna get it off me, cause look, that's what he showed me how to do since I was a young pup.
That's real.
I was a young pup. You feel me?
That's
real.
real.
I'm gonna get it off me.
Right.
Hey, and that's life. And that's when I feel like this game's so much bigger than just that field. Like it show you. I didn't push myself to points I didn't think I could get to.
Right.
I didn't been in situations I didn't think I could get out of. I didn't get out of them.
Right. That's
you know
real.
What I'm saying? So
that's
I'm like,
real.
like really, I'm not that scared.
Right. Nothing.
I'm not that scared. I'm like,
No
bro,
fear.
what's gonna happen? What you gonna do? And you think what you think I'm gonna die?
Right.
I guarantee I'll survive it.
Still standing.
God. You know what I'm saying?
10 toes, man. For real. And you know, too, like you said, since a young pup, man, talk about that because, you know, God says in the Bible, right, if you train a child up in such a way that when they get older, they'll never depart.
Yeah.
So talk about some of that upbringing and some of that stuff that was instilled in you that got you through that.
That's real. Like you said, my parents, man, you know how it is in my house, bro. You feel me?
Love, right.
You know what I'm saying? So I love that's how I was raised, bro. You feel me? I was raised on love and on honor, bro.
Right. That's
You
real.
feel me?
That's real.
You know that.
That's real.
You know that. You know that. You know
That's
what I'm
real.
saying? Like
That's
my
real.
people,
That's
like
real.
my mama never had to put a hand on me, dog. I honor her.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
That's real.
I honor her.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That's
Right.
real. And that's how I was raised. So like when I'm looking at it, I come on that field, I'm like, nigga, Mama don't got enough in her account, and I'm not gonna let her stress about it.
Right. That's real.
I honor her.
Right.
Feel me?
Right.
Hey, I'm gonna make sure she know I'm straight.
Right.
I'm gonna get it out these cleats.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And like I said, we talk about now I'm back at Mountain Point. I already done ran through it. I'm back here now to show you, dog, listen, you don't realize it because nobody done told you. You right there from taking that off your mama heart.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
That's real.
She don't gotta worry about her boy no more.
That's real.
Right there. You know what I'm saying?
That's real. And you know, man, like I said, I think that's, you know, upbringing, the way you raise a child, right? Like I think that's so powerful because, you know, if you raise a child on good values, good things and stuff, then once they get older, once they leave home,
like, you know,
it's always gonna stick.
So
with
you know,
them.
I'm about to have you know, me and my girl just got together. She had a baby already. You feel me?
Right.
So I have a daughter now. You know what I'm saying?
Real talk.
And I'm having my first, you know what I'm saying, my second child with her as well. You feel me?
That's a blessing.
So I'm at that stage now. I'm in a whole different. I'm in dad mode now.
Right, all the time.
I'm in dad mode.
All
now,
the
so
time,
I'm
daddy
like,
mode.
and now I'm like, man, I gotta be even greater.
Right, and man, you just mentioned something great, right? You got to be even greater, man. Talk about how having a good woman behind you to give you that push, man. Talk about what that do to you, because like I always tell people, right? Every king need a queen.
Mm-hmm.
So man, talk about having, you know, a queen next to you, man. What that do for you? How that empower you?
Man, I feel like having somebody with you that can take a little bit of that pressure off you.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
That's real.
Like you said, because niggas go through a lot, bro.
That's real.
Niggas go through a lot, and it's a lot of tears that niggas didn't cry.
Right. That's
Feel
real.
me?
Being a man,
You know what I'm saying? Because niggas didn't have time.
Right. That's real.
Niggas had to move on. You feel
Right.
me? So when you got somebody that's solid with you, nigga, you know what I'm saying? Niggas get them tears off, nigga, and plot with and talk to about progressing and all of that shit, man. That shit take you to a whole other level, bro.
That's real. That's real.
Feel me? Like,
that's real.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
that's real.
You know what I'm saying? And like you say, a lot of niggas don't want to talk about that.
That's real. That's what,
like,
so we talking about it for real.
That's about it.
That's
you know
real.
What I'm saying?
That's real.
Hey, like, I can remember what my most recent memory of it that I got to share with Shorty was my grandfather's funeral. You feel me?
Right.
Because of who I am in my family, I needed to be there and be strong for my mother and my sister and them.
That's real.
Feel me? Look, but I was hurting too, though.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So look, I was able to get my tears off with Shorty at the crib.
Yep.
Feel me? So that I can get out there and be what I'm supposed to be.
Right.
Feel me?
Mm-hmm.
And that's the type of shit she helped me be stronger that day.
That's real.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
that's real. And, you know, like you touching on, because, you know, sometimes being a man, right? Like sometimes, you know, you gotta, you know, as a man, you taught don't cry, right? Mm-hmm. You know, and you always put your problems on the back burner, right? And you put everything, everybody else before you. And then like you said, who you are to your family, you got to kind of be that rock, right? So being that queen, it allows you to, let me take down my armor, right? I can be vulnerable.
Look, I could just relax for 10 seconds.
You know what I'm saying?
Let me take a timeout, girl.
That's real.
Niggas get tired.
That's real. That's real.
You feel me? Niggas get tired, girl. Like, you feel me?
I'm telling you, and
oh God,
for real, because you got a lot of people in, relationships, and sometimes too, a lot of people, we stick in shit, but that negativity, bro, that can rub off you, that can hinder your progression, and a lot of people don't like believe that, like, you know what I mean, God can be like, hey, I need you to let go of that, so I can elevate you, so I can bring you your queen. You feel me? So
facto.
That's real talk.
Facto. Check this out. Like to the point where, look, if you understand, because I didn't expose it to you, what bothers me deeply,
right?
Feel me?
Right.
You keep digging at that and bringing me to a point where I'm being somebody I'm not proud to be. Or you feel me?
That's real talk.
All I'm saying.
That's real talk.
That's real talk. That's real shit. Look. When I'm with you, nigga, I don't do nothing but be better.
Right. That's real shit.
Me? Like, you know what I'm saying?
Real.
Like,
it's real.
Like, because nigga, like, I'm talking about we be back in high school type shit, training and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like,
right.
This relationship we got is nothing but beneficial to both of us.
That's real.
Feel me?
Right.
You don't get tore down when you with me.
Right.
You feel me? Like,
it's real.
And all relationships of life need to have that same love and that same care and that same, like, nigga, push you because I want you to be better and I want you to be greater and I know that you can be greater.
Right.
You feel me? Like,
so let me ask you this, because you touching on some real shit right now, right? So let me ask you, why do you think like some relationships don't have that when you know what I mean? Like they lack that push, right?
Yeah.
I think a lot of that shit, and it's just me, I think it started with loyalty, The homie Don was saying, he said, learn to be loyal to me first, and then you can love me later.
Yeah.
I think that's very powerful. You know what I'm saying? Because
that's clear.
You know what I'm saying? Because that's real. Because like we talked about last time, you can love somebody and not be loyal to them.
Yeah. And like I have mad love for you, and I don't trust you. You hear me?
For real.
I have mad love for you, don't trust you.
That's real.
Won't turn my back on you. I'll keep an eye on you, nigga.
That's real.
Got mad love for you. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But look, most relationships, like you say, if you don't got that in place, there's no honor.
Right. It's real.
If I don't, you feel what I'm saying?
Right, that's real.
And if it ain't no honor, it ain't really no love, kind of how I was raised.
Right, that's real.
Go hand in hand.
That's real.
I honor my mama, nigga, because she wouldn't do me no wrong.
You feel me? Real talk. That's real.
You know that.
That's real.
You know that.
That's real.
And she wouldn't do me no wrong, nigga.
That's real.
So don't let me hear you say nothing bad, act bad, look mad.
That's real.
None of that.
That's real.
Not on her.
That's real.
You know what I'm saying? And that woman you choose supposed to be that same way, nigga. You better not even act like you know what I'm saying? Like, nigga, like you got a problem or like she did, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like none of that. And once you get to that point, and nigga, she holds you that same way. Because you know what you do, nigga. And she like, nigga, don't speak bad on his name.
That's real. And man, like what you touching on is so important because like I said, every king need a queen and you need to be vulnerable. As man, we need to be vulnerable, right? Some people look as vulnerable as being weak.
Yeah.
But see, sometimes being vulnerable help you grow.
It do.
It help you, you know what I mean, learn yourself and things like that. So I think that's very powerful, man. Man, talk about, because I feel like a lot of people get confused with relationships and love, right? We watch this social media, we watch these movies. Yeah. We've been watching, Princess and since forever. So my thing is like I feel like that confuse a lot of people because then when we go through our ups and downs,
I think it's not supposed to be like that.
You think it's not supposed to be like that. You're supposed to think it's supposed to be like
it's supposed to be cool all the time. No, it ain't supposed to be cool all the time. It's gonna be real. And as long as it's real, nigga, I'm with it.
That's real. And like I tell people all the time, like what's genuine pure, like you said, genuine. It's real love.
Bro,
it's real. That's the only thing that's gonna last.
Check this out. Nigga, we ain't always agreed on everything.
That's real.
I could have swore just a couple months ago, nigga, we was about to fight in the Nigga, we in Cuba.
About to fight, right?
About to fight. Listen. We about to fight for nothing because niggas is dogs. Look.
Right.
I asked this nigga, I said, nigga, what's up? This nigga said, nigga, what's up? I said, nigga, what the fuck? Nigga said, nigga, what the fuck? I said, nigga, what you talking about? Nigga said, what the fuck is you talking about? Look. Niggas ain't gonna always see the eye to eye.
That's real.
But it's honor and it's love and it's respect there.
That's
you
real.
Feel me? You know what I'm saying? So, and that shit gonna outlast anything, and that's relationships as well. So if it's honor and it's love and respect, and you ain't never did nothing flaw. You ain't never did nothing flaw for real. Feel me? So look, we might be off to a different page right this second.
Right.
We're gonna be all right.
Mm-hmm.
You ain't did nothing flaw to me,
That's
though.
real.
You know what I'm saying?
That's real.
You know what I'm saying?
That's real.
So any of this, we gonna be all right.
That's real.
You know what I'm saying? And I think that's the same thing in a relationship. You find that person who you know, like, nigga might get mad at me. I might get on their nerves.
Right.
So. Nigga, but they're not gonna do nothing flaw, though.
Right.
You know
That's
what I'm
real.
saying?
That's real.
Hey, look, and if I know you're not gonna do nothing flaw, I'll hold you up.
That's real.
Feel me? I'll hold you up. You know what I'm saying? If I hold you down, I'll hold you up. You know what I'm saying?
real.
I'll hold you up, honor you. You know what I'm saying?
That's real. And then, you know, man, like you mentioned earlier, man, having, you know, you about to bring a daughter into this world, man, speak on that, man. Cause you know that fatherhood, right? Like that changed you right there, right? Like you said, I'm in daddy mode, right? And a lot of people don't get that, right? Like you gotta grow up. You know what I'm saying? Like you don't got time no more for
Listen. Hey, now my little girl get in the back seat. Some of the music I play sound crazy.
right.
I'm like, yo, what? Oh, hell no. Let me change this. You feel me?
Right.
I'm listening. I'm just sliding. Usually I'm just sliding, banging it. Now I got her. I'm like, oh, hell no. She can't hear none of this.
None of this, right?
That shit, hey, but like, I'm like, nigga, this shit really, I don't need to be hearing this.
Right.
I don't need to be sitting here listening to this every day.
That's real. That's real.
You know what I'm saying? That's part
real.
of it. I'm like, nigga, I'm in daddy mode because now I'm like, I'm kind of don't even want to hear this.
You feel me?
Hey, I'm like, there's some bullshit right here.
Right.
Like, I'm about to put on some brown skin girl, like some Beyond, you feel me?
Right.
But, like, nigga, but yeah, man, I'm so excited about that. My little girl should be here, you know what I'm saying, around December, bro. You feel me? Early December, late November. You know what I'm saying? I'm excited, bro. I'm excited, man.
It's a blessing. And then, man, so switching kind of back to, you know, just a little football, man, let me ask you, because I always wanted to know, who would you say is the best player you played with at UCLA? Because, I mean, you played with some dogs, right? Eric Kendricks, Anthony Barbows, Josh Rosen, right? You played with some dogs, man. So tell me, and you know, tell me whether it was a big star player or whatever, like who was the best player you say you played with? Kenny Clark, right? You played with some dogs, right? So
we had a lot of niggas, man. We had a lot of niggas that do this for a living, man. You know what I'm saying? We had a lot of niggas that do this for a living.
Right.
I think right now, bro, the most special player.
Right. I want to know. Your opinion, like, just your opinion, right?
Keep it G real. The hardest nigga was Miles Jack. Cut the hardest nigga. But look, right now though, to me, the hardest Bruin in the league right now, Kenny Clark, bro.
Kenny Clark.
Hey, KC, the hardest Bruin in the league right now. That's my opinion. Look, they sleep on him. They didn't put him in the NFL top 100. But Cuz got the second most hurries after Aaron Donald. You feel me?
Right.
Hey, look, and Green Bay about to have to spin that. They about to have to spin that on him. And look, or else we out of there.
It's real.
Or else we out of there, straight up. They about to spin that on him, man. Like, I feel like Eric Kendricks, like I said, all pro. All pro.
Right.
All pro. He's true.
That's real.
We got Kaimi Fairbairn, kicker. You know what I'm saying? He's doing his thing.
Right.
Anthony Barr, like I say, doing his thing. Eli Uncle doing his thing. Fabian Monroe in the league.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? We got a lot of guys, bro. Right. But like I said, right now, Miles Jack playing that running back and linebacker, freshman, Pac-12.
Crazy. Never seen nothing like it. I thought,
he
right.
He up there. You feel me?
And then, man, talk about man, you mentioned all these great players, right? And you mentioned all the success, since young and, being around this competition, man. Talk about how being around winners and that success, what that do for you. Because
I feel like iron sharpens iron, bro. Iron sharpens iron.
That's real.
Feel me?
That's real.
So, similar to just how we did each other, you feel me?
Right.
We sharpened each other. We made each other better, you feel me?
That's real.
You was trying to make sure, like, I had to bring my A game. I'm making sure, nigga, you gotta bring yours, nigga.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because I'm on your motherfucking ass too, nigga.
That's real.
You know what I'm saying?
That's real.
And once I got to college, it's like, that's even stronger.
Right.
Even the niggas that's weak,
right,
could beat you if you fuck up.
Right. That's real.
And that's when I got to college, and that's when I really grew and really got better and really learned, like, nigga, hey, like Nipsey said, time is an essence.
It is.
Hey, so my grind got obsessive.
For real.
Hey, my grind got obsessive. Hey,
for real.
I got different again. When I thought I was already sick in high school, I thought I was already sick with it.
Right.
I got to college and I'm like, nah, I could.
Love, man. What's your definition of love?
Man, bro, to me, how my family raised me, bro, you don't watch no motherfucker that you say you love do no wrong in front of you.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
No matter what that might mean to your relationship, I think that's the most powerful part that I didn't learn. And as a parent, I'm going to always hold on to that. You feel me?
Right.
I'm going to correct my children, nigga.
That's real.
I'm going to correct my children, nigga.
That's real.
You feel me?
Right. That's
and
real.
if that make you mad at daddy for that day, then be mad at me.
That's real.
You feel me?
That's real.
You going to know right from wrong, though. So now if you choose it, nigga, then choose it.
Right.
You won't ever be confused, though.
That's real.
And I think that's loving that child. You know what I'm saying? That's loving your brothers and sisters as well. Like, nigga, let niggas know. You know what I'm saying? And I think that's what we did for each other.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? We could be able to say, nigga, that wasn't good enough, girl. We could
That's
say,
real.
bro, no, okay, you could do better than that.
That's
You
real.
feel me? I can remember my pro day. Look, and you know, nah, nigga, except you better not say this. Nah, that wasn't enough. Look, check this out. Where I come from, nigga. Look, this is my brother. I know he not lying.
Right.
My brother just said, no, that's not enough.
It's real.
So look, I'm not about to say, oh, why, like, nigga. Look, if it wasn't enough, nigga, then understand that, take that, move on, do better. Next time you got a chance to make something shake.
That's real. That's real.
Next time you got a chance to make something shake, nigga, make sure you make it shake.
That's real, bro.
And understand that, and that'll give you more peace in your life than wondering, like, why shit happening like this? I don't understand. Why shit, make it kill that.
That's real.
You know what I'm saying?
That's real.
Take that. You feel me?
That's real.
And that's what love is. And we done got there so you can tell me, nah, nigga, you look, nah, nigga, you look like you was being cool. And I'm like, nigga, hey, and if that's what I look, then they're not finna pay for that.
Right.
Keep it G.
Right. That's real.
Keep it, you feel me? Hey.
And I feel like that's where, that's what a lot of niggas lack.
You know what I'm saying? That hurt your feelings too bad.
You feel me?
That
Right.
hurt your feelings too bad.
Right. Like you said, correcting my child. Oh, you thinking about hurting their feelings versus correcting them.
Nah, love on them, nigga.
Right.
Look,
That's
and
real.
I love you so much, I'll never have you out here lost.
That's real.
If you making them choices, you making them bitches because you sure.
Right. That's real. That's real. And like,
All right.
that's why I always, like I told, my definition of love, you know what I mean? It's time, it's action, but like I said, like love, because when people think of love, they think of, romance and things like that. But like I tell people with love, like to me is like loyalty, right? For the L. And then you got opportunity, right? Yeah. Be loyal, right?
Yeah.
You gotta give opportunity, right?
Yeah.
Like that, and then vision. You gotta have a vision, right? Instill that envision in a person. Yeah. And then E, you gotta empower.
Yeah.
And I think with loyalty,
empower. So
loyalty, opportunity, vision, and empowerment.
That's real.
That's love.
That's real, bro.
That's love.
Because what motherfuckers try to do is is decrease a motherfucker opportunity of being disloyal. And what you try to do, you try to decrease a motherfucker opportunity of being disloyal, and then when they still find a way, you shook.
Right.
You shocked. You feel me?
Real.
When really, nigga, opportunity shouldn't be the problem.
Right. It's real.
You should honor that.
That's real.
You feel me? You should honor that, and that's real. That's G shit too. I didn't think of that part, nigga.
Yeah, bro.
I didn't think of that part, nigga. Nigga gonna put more of that into the game.
That's real.
Look. I'm not gonna hide you from the opportunity. Oh,
you know what I'm saying? It's deep, dog.
I'm not gonna hide you from that. No, look, I'm gonna give it to you right here. Go ahead, take the cheese. Take the cheese.
If you could do better, go ahead.
Show me something real quick. I want to see something. That's real.
That's real, bro.
That's real. Look, that's real. I want to see something.
Real talk, man. You know, just sitting here like, you know, I'm blessed to have you here. You know, we have conversations like this on the daily, so it's like for us, this is something natural right here, right? We done had car talks, man, long.
Many of them, nigga.
Many of them, you know what I mean?
Many of them though. When I'm in LA still though, you in Alabama.
You know what I'm saying? You know, because true shit. Because you know, it's crazy because this how much that you know our relationship has you know impacted my life too. Like to a point where, like, mind you, right? I was the number one player in the state at one point, right? I was a top recruit in the country, right? I was all these things, and then, right, I get to UAB, right? And, you know, I go through my ups and downs, and I remember I switched over to defense, and I'm not playing hard, right? And I remember he called me one day, and he like, Trell, man, like, man, go get you a flight. Man, go get you a flight, right? And so, mind you, we like in the 6th game of the week, and it's Florida week, right? UAB, we about to get ready to play against Florida. My dog called me and say, man, go get you a flight. Scout team player of the week that week. Mm-hmm. Kicked everybody ass on that field. And it was just him calling to encourage me, like, you that dog, man. Go get a flight when your mind right. Mm-hmm. When your mind right. See, a lot of people don't have their mind right. When your mind ain't right,
your body can't work, dog.
Can't work. You know, one thing, you know, Coach Lowry, the Mountain, head coach at Mountain Point High School, right? Outer Modern, he was a coach there. You know, shout out to Coach Lowry. You know, one thing he told me one day, he said, you got to win where your feet at, right?
Yeah.
Ohio State, they had that saying, right? Win where your feet at. Mm-hmm. Meaning, wherever your feet at today, if it's on the field, win there. Yes. If it's in the classroom, win there.
Yeah.
But if your mind ain't in it, you ain't going to win where your feet at.
Win where your feet at, man. Hey, man, you said Ohio State?
Yep.
You said they use that too, man. Where you feet at, man? Hey, that mean, look, quit worrying about all that shit you worrying about because your feet not there.
Right. That's real.
All that shit you worrying about in your mind, your feet not there.
Right.
Your feet right here.
Right.
You need to make sure you win this shit right here.
Right. That's real.
And then worry about that when you get there.
Right.
And that when you get there, girl.
That's real, bro.
Me, you know what I'm saying? But like I said, nigga, like you just said, bro, niggas been thankful, bro. Niggas been blessed. Niggas been overly blessed. And more people need to understand their blessings and count their blessings.
That's real.
Feel me? Understand. I feel like personally, I've gotten blessed because I speak my blessings out loud and I count them motherfuckers.
That's real.
You know what I'm saying?
That's real.
I know every day that I'm fortunate, nigga. I believe that and I feel that and I'm joyful because of that. And that brings more blessings.
That's real. And too, like you touching on, being, knowing that you blessed, that's something only God can get you. God can give you, because a lot of people, right? The devil, he'll trick you.
It make you think that you're cursed.
That you're not blessed.
That you're cursed, yeah.
He make you think that it's not love around you. Your people don't love you. You can't do this. You can't do that. Versus you blessed.
Mm-hmm. Hey, and that's how I feel. I feel like something bad happened to me, right?
Right.
Like I lost a job a couple months ago.
Right.
I lost a job a couple months ago. Now, if I don't got my faith together,
it's real.
I'm like, fuck, nigga then lost his job, nigga, cool little job, nigga, this and that. How my faith set up, I know he not gonna let me starve.
Right.
Because how I work, how, you feel me, and how strong he is, I'm gonna be all right. You feel me? And I'm thankful. Look, I'm not waking up tomorrow about to be like, how did he let me lose my job or none of that. It's about to be, man, I'm thankful, I'm blessed, I'm up today.
Sure.
I'm thankful, I'm blessed, I'm up today, because now that I'm up today, I could do anything.
That's real.
You know what I'm saying? Hey, I'm thankful and blessed this nigga woke me up, because now that they woke me up, nigga done freed me, I could do anything.
That's real.
I can go get me a way better job than that. That's what my faith tell me.
That's real.
You know what I'm saying? So
that's real, man. And you know, that's deep, man. Just knowing that you blessed, man. Knowing that you blessed, man. I think that's very, you know, it's very, people always say count your blessings, right? Somebody got it worse, somebody da, and we always hear it and we just like, but man, it's real talk, bro. Man. It's real. Count your blessings, because then when you count your blessings, then that allows you to be more positive, right? It allows you to see the good in things, right? Because, it's human nature. We always, we focus on that negative, I'm broke, I'm this, but God say, don't worry. Mm-hmm. He say, why such little faith?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
So you might see $0 in your pocket, right?
Right.
You worried about why you don't got as much money as the next man.
That's real.
Right? Check this out.
That's real.
Another nigga, he got $0 in his pocket, right? He at the house so coolly.
Smiling.
Because he like, nigga, my fridge full.
Right. There we go. Might not.
I'm so coolly, nigga. Look, I'm so coolly because my fridge full. I don't give a fuck if I don't got no dollars. But because your faith ain't set up right.
Right.
You don't got no dollars, you think you losing, you think life ain't fair, you think you got it fucked up, you think all this other shit, you putting all this shit on your heart that don't need to be there.
That's real.
You know what I'm saying? You ruin your own happiness with that shit.
That's real. I think, as humans sometimes, we fail to understand that you're going to go through some things. Yeah. Like God then already, like you going to go through stuff and it's inevitable.
It's ups and downs for a real nigga.
Hey, you be lame all your life, hater.
You be lame all your life, hater. Hey, look. Nigga done took L's, niggas done cried, niggas done got knocked down, all the niggas done been sick, niggas done did all of that, bro.
That's real.
Niggas heart done been broke, all of that. Look, it's all ups and downs for a real nigga.
That's real.
I understand that. I'm cool with that.
That's real, bro.
Feel me?
That's real.
I'm all right with that.
That's real.
You know what I'm saying?
That's real.
Hey, look, and because of who I am and who I am to my family, y'all not gonna feel all them motherfuckers. I'll probably feel them.
That's real.
Y'all not.
That's real.
You know what I'm saying?
That's real.
I'll probably feel them. Y'all not.
That's real,
you know what
bro.
I'm saying? And that's what our job is. That's our role, bro.
That's real.
Like, and we strong enough. And like I said, when you talk about that football shit being a whole life thing, it's the same thing. Like, nigga, I'm strong enough.
That's real.
I'll put the whole team on my back, nigga.
That's real.
You know what I'm saying? I can handle it. You know what I'm saying? I can
That's
handle
real.
it.
Man, man, what a great podcast, man, to have, Kay here with me, man, just, talking, man. I feel like, because, a lot of people need to hear this, right? A lot of people never see this side. So it was good today, man. Like I'm glad to have had you on my, on my podcast tonight, man. I'm excited that you, decided to,
boy, you know what I'm saying? Shit real, man. You know what I'm saying? Shit. I know I'll be on Instagram trying to show y'all boys the plates and shit. You feel me? I'll be on there trying to show y'all boys niggas.
Free game.
You feel me? But look, man, niggas done grinded, man.
That's real.
A lot of years.
That's real.
And I'm gonna continue that.
That's real.
You feel me? Because just like these last 10 years I done put this work in, that done got me here. So I need 10 more years of hard-ass work to get me there.
That's
you
real.
Feel me? And then 10 more years of hard-ass work to get me to that next spot.
That's real.
You feel me?
That's real.
But then by there, I'm going to probably be like 40 or 50 and niggas should be on some.
That's real.
You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Man. And that's all it's about, bro. You feel me?
That's real, man. So thankful to have you, kid, man. Like I said, man, it was good to have you tonight, man. Like I said, man, if you don't already know about Primetime Kane Corso, man, go follow my man. Look at what he doing, man, with the dogs and things like that, man. Yeah, it's a blessing.
Family protection dogs, bro. You know what I'm saying?
So
personal protection and family protection dogs. So the dogs are utilized as essentially personal bodyguards. You know what I'm saying? Dogs is $3,400, $4,000 for a puppy. Puppy will come to you knowing how to sit down, stay calm. what I'm saying? It'll be guarding from the time it's born. So I can show you videos of the puppy growling and guarding and protecting at 4, 5, 6 weeks old. You know what I'm saying? So by the time you got the puppy at 2 months old, it's only 25 pounds, but already ready to protect your house. Man.
Right. It's real, man. So like I said, man, go ahead, man. Follow that Primetime Cane Corsos, man. Go ahead and get you a puppy, man. Man, I appreciate you, man.
Switch their hand if it's off, I'm on it like I'm off.